Hello and welcome to the Two Boards on Mic podcast. My name is Amelia and
I'm Tasha
and we will be your hosts on this pod.
for the foreseeable future.
I can't take this seriously. We decided to start a podcast because we talk a lot of shit and
Honestly, I may as well start trying to get paid for it.
yeah, that's very true. So yeah, this episode is first of all, thank you for everyone following along so far.
All 69 of you guys.
Hey!
Hey! The gay number! Ally!
But
I'm not an ally, I'm homophobic.
no, she's the gayest person I've ever met. The gayest mother I've ever met.
But yeah, no, let's face it, we talk a lot of shit. Most of you know us. All of you know us. Because, quite frankly,
And if you don't, you'll get to know.
yeah, majority of what we do is talk shit. Let's face it, we're hilarious.
Yeah, pretty
You know? So, she's gay. You can't be gay and not funny. I'm
Exactly.
fat. You can't be fat and not funny. So why not combine the two and get mega comedy?
fabulous.
All you need is a dyke and obese person, and you've hit gold.
And the pink mic from Amazon.
Yeah. Why'd you say Amazon like that?
Amazon?
From Amazon.
I'm Polish.
I'm gonna hit her once the podcast is over, just so you guys know.
Yeah, we have our setup.
No, it's nice.
See, the problem
It's
is
so nice.
we're two of the least techie people ever. And so the current setup is I have my very old laptop that I stole from my brother on a candle, and we're recording on the laptop. So if this is going to YouTube, which the end goal is that it is,
Going on tube.
the quality is like a toaster. So I do apologize until we figure out how I can record on my phone and transport the footage to the editing program.
Or if any of your folks would be so kind as to tell us how to do that, save us all the hardship. I'm sure, there's a nice firm handshake in it for you guys. Maybe a toasty.
Mayhaps.
Young girl up, allow her to do it. Mama ain't got that type of money.
But yeah, so we figured out how to work the mics about 15 minutes ago. They're connected. They have little pink cunty wires. We also got, where are they? We got little mics.
Little clip-ons.
Like little clip-on mics.
Like Sonia Diddy.
My idea was to put them, have those on, and then so they could connect to my phone, and then have the pink ones for the audio listeners. But do you know what? That we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Our first post said, what was it? Half the equipment?
Yeah.
All the chaos, half the equipment. It is we're limited equipment because I don't know how to work it. But we will get there. You will learn and grow with us. And yeah, so for today, I think it's only appropriate that for the first episode you'll get to know us and you'll kind of get a glimpse into what you're in for. Was that English? Not really. I am Polish, so sometimes. So would you put your phone on silent kindly while we're working? Thank you very much.
God damn. So she's my manager in real life and here.
But we're also best friends.
I never get a break.
No, she doesn't.
She
get a
hits
break.
me.
I don't hit you.
She does hit me.
She's so dramatic.
She hits me.
I don't. You hit me more.
She hits me a lot.
You touch me.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, please,
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Was a little segue into something.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
Some of y'all may call that an Easter egg.
Yeah. But yeah, so for backgrounds, my name is Amelia. I'm 22. I'm Polish, so I am a dirty foreigner here in this country. We're gonna get cancelled. So
Get her out.
D8 says no.
Tasha says no.
We're obviously unserious. But yeah, so I lived here for 13 years.
Not good enough.
14 years. Don't have my passport though, so hence the little language mix-ups and my stuttering because I've never fully learned English. But that's okay because you can barely speak English too.
Skill issue, my guy. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
But yeah, that and I am I don't do much outside of that. I just kind of vibe. I don't have a career right now, and right, we're doing this. So there's nothing really much interesting about me. How about you?
So let me just get this nice and comfortable. Oh, I poked my eye and now it burns.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. Me fucking retina. I got out of time. So when I was a boy, no, my name is Tasha. I am 26 years of age. Yeah, I've got 2 kids. I may not look it. I'm very youthful.
Mm,
So goddamn sexy. I'm like, fun fact about me, my celebrity lookalike is Bella Hadid.
yeah, yeah.
Identical.
Actually, there's no,
There's like no, like, identical.
yeah, there's no differences there. Not gonna
Down
lie.
to the fucking areola placement. Identical.
That's nice.
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. That's as much into me family as I want to get
Right now,
with that.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
An
I
evil
work.
2-year-old. I would like to point
Yeah,
out
he busted my lip the other day. My 2-year-old.
he's
He
a
is. He's
fucking
going through something.
terrorist.
Okay, he going through something. He doesn't
He's
like her
going
because she's
through
Polish.
growing pains. That's his
Yeah,
biggest issue right now.
yeah.
Just being.
He doesn't like her because she's Polish. He's also homophobic. So I raised him well. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, no. I'm from Dublin originally from Clondalkin, not the nice end of Clondalkin. I hate when people think that I'm from the nice end of Clondalkin. No, I'm from the fucking.
As you can tell by her accent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm from the bad part of Clondalkin. When I was growing up, all my friends in school told me I lived in a ghetto. Yeah, friends wouldn't come round to my house because where I lived was a shithole.
Well, I grew up in Tallaght, so there you go.
Build a bridge and get over it, bitch.
Star-crossed lovers, and we met in town.
Yeah. And then our first ever mate date, no, we went for coffee and then you took me to see a very inappropriate film.
I didn't realize it was going to be that fucked up. We went to see Love Lies Bleeding. And if
I
anyone,
was scared.
if
I thought I was getting
if
touched.
anyone has ever seen that movie, yeah, they finger each other, and it is pretty graphic. And we were just freshly kind of friends.
It was our second time hanging out.
Yeah, and I was her manager, so I was just kind of like, fuck.
I remember halfway through the film, I leaned over and I was like, this is some splendid manager bonding time. I got scared. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was getting molested at one stage.
No, because
she's grooming me.
I was trying to get with your mate, so it was fine. And I succeeded because we're still together to this day, and we are currently in our apartment.
All thanks to fucking Cupid over here.
Yeah, the sweater is very fitting for the audio listeners. Just wearing a pink cardigan with hearts on it.
I usually wear
the
black.
Valentine's Day Penny's collection.
So don't be telling them where I get my clothes from. I'm gatekeeping this. Yeah. No, I got it from Penny's. It was €18. Everybody wear it. Wear it. But no, so that's me. I have a cat. His name's Kevin. Amelia has a cat. Her name is Pagina.
Panini.
Pagina.
Panini.
Pagina. Can everybody comment Pagina down below if this is for our Instagram listeners? Comment Pagina.
Her name is Panini.
Pagina.
Very much.
Pagina. Pagina.
She's a stray. She just kind of rocked up to the gaff one day, and then we let her in, and she's just been kind of coming and going. But like, she spends the night here. We feed her. That's really it. She just kind of hangs out. She's currently in my bed, fast asleep. She pissed on the couch twice, but other than that, she pees outside. She's kind of like a dog, where if she needs to go, she'll just meow at the door, which is really handy. Because honestly, I've dealt with a fucking litter box once, and I will never ever do it again. It's the I can't.
Yeah, my Kevin has a litter box and
my Kevin.
You leave my Kevin alone. My Kevin was also practically a stray. Travelled all the way to Balbriggan to get him. They the park hunt. Left outside. Like, we'll get to the karaoke segment in a while, don't you worry. But now got him from Balbriggan, brought him home, and now God bless him, he's a lovely little house cat. He does stink.
He's a very slender cat.
You know what? He was slender, but
Like
I think
Bella
I'm not gonna
Hadid.
lie. I think I'm feeding him too much. I think I need to cut back because he's getting a bit of a fupa. Yeah, like,
See,
yeah, I don't know, but at least my Kevin doesn't piss on my couch.
yeah, well, it only happened twice, and that was because we were asleep, and I think she wanted to get out, and obviously no.
I think she's just homophobic, man.
No, she actually is quite like she loves being in bed with me and Tony.
Ew, gay cat. Ew.
Yeah, she gets in between us, so we can't cuddle then. But anywho, what was I gonna say? She was quite slender when we first found her, and then me and Tasha were convinced she was pregnant. because she got fat, like, all of a sudden, like, she had, like, like, a hard belly and stuff.
She was rotund and circular in shape.
Yeah, so we were like, "Oh my god, she's fucking pregnant," obviously because she was Australian. There's a lot of cats around here, like, male cats.
Fucking horse.
Um, but it was actually just us, we made her fat because we kept feeding her. No babies so far, no kittens, but if they will magically appear, then, I'll let you guys know. We'll post it on Instagram. If you want a kitten, let me know.
€500 each.
Yeah,
So that's me Revolut.
that'll be our merch.
I'll shave me face into the side of one of the kittens.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, initials, like the way you used to super rest when you were in school, but like
We're like,
TM.
give the kitten a fade.
Oh my god,
initials.
I give the cat fade. What? I give the
No,
cat a fucking
no,
fade.
it's so nice. You may wondering why we're so funny, so naturally funny. Well, that is due to some extensive childhood trauma.
You're like, I can actually see you vibrating on the couch, waiting for me to tell the story. Like, you're actually like, I can see your whole body fucking vibrating, gripping the cushion, waiting for me to tell the story, man.
Well, I was gonna start off with my childhood
Start off with yours.
because this is very much like I love my parents. They're great
I
parents.
also love her parents.
Yeah, we're going to see them.
Darius and
in
Anna, shout out
two-
to you guys.
Love you, mom and dad. We're going
I
to
love you more.
see them in, let me check, 3 weeks. So that's exciting.
You'll build fit.
Yep. Oh, my ankle. Fuck. Owie. I just slammed my phone again.
She got that post-traumatic Down syndrome.
For fuck's This podcast, I have a feeling we're gonna get cancelled very soon. But you know what? You can't cancel someone who doesn't give a fuck, and we frankly don't.
Yeah, if
So-
anything, I'm just gonna double down on it, my guys. Do what you wish, but like, I'ma get worse.
Yeah, she really does get us.
Continue about your trauma.
Anywho, no, I just moved around a lot as a kid. Like we went over here when I was 4 first for like 2 years, then moved back to Poland for 3 years, then moved back over here because my parents gave me a lovely surprise in form of form of a sister, who I love dearly. Julia, love you lots, but it did come as a shock to 9-year-old me. With the increasing number of children and the loss of my father's job, we had to move back to Ireland to leech of the government here, of course. So I'm kidding. My parents worked really hard for everything they had. But in that, like, I think we counted one day, I think I moved around like 12 times altogether. Like,
Damn.
I did 12 moves.
Damn.
So yeah, I just because I was changing like schools and whatever so many times, I actually just didn't have that many friends growing up. And because I was Polish and didn't it's true, I didn't speak English.
Skill issue.
So all the fucking cunts in St. Killian's Primary School, I hope you fucking die. I hated that class. Yous were so fucking mean and so looking. I actually cannot, like, the thoughts of that stupid fucking little posh school makes me so mad. It was only when I went to St. Mark's that things got better because I was actually with normal kids, not little fucking flip flop wet wipe with no personalities. Like, fuck off. I remember this little ginger bitch. Oh, I forgot her fucking name. She's so annoying. Anyway, uh, so that's my little piece of drama. They were really bad. I was really badly bullied, but I didn't want to say anything to my parents because had other issues.
God bless them. God
But
bless them.
Anywhoosie, and then things got better, but that's kind of my trauma. And then I moved back to Poland for a year after I finished school over here, and it was hell. And I kind of became a stoner for a while.
Lovely.
Had a drinking problem. Then I got a job, and then I moved back here. Into a terrible, terrible relationship. Oh, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not today, but
Yeah, we'll do it in another
Yeah.
segment.
This is it's a what's it fucking called? Foreshadowing for the future episodes. A very bad relationship that made me into the woman I am today. But anyway, continue on about your childhood.
I'd just like to say, give me your hand, my lesbian.
Mhm.
I hear you, I see you, and I'm here for you
Okay,
in your traumatic experience.
thank Kiev.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome.
so
Being
slow.
Polish must have been real hard.
It was very hard, yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
I couldn't bring my meat jelly to school. It was frowned upon to
Yeah,
see.
fucking ham jello. Yeah, ham jello. I'm
For the
so
record,
sorry.
I don't eat the meat jelly.
Yeah, she does. I've
No,
seen her do it.
I
She
actually
eats the meat jelly.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
Stop lying to them.
She eats the meat
I
jelly
don't eat
like
the
all
meat
the
jelly.
time. Like it's actually disgusting. And she eats it with her fingers, and she's like, it's vile.
I don't.
She does eat the meat jelly.
because I'm not a
She
fucking
loves them.
predator.
She loves them.
No.
Big fan of the meat jelly.
Shut the fuck up. Talk about your demented
Right.
childhood.
So let me just get comfortable. So most of you guys know me already. Okay. And today I'm gonna just let you know, like, talk a little bit about my childhood, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot to talk about. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this in segments. Like this is gonna have
Yeah.
to be like a one story per episode because
Yeah.
there's actually two.
There is too much. But like we're gonna start off with a fan favorite. So for anybody that already knows the Choco story. Okay. So we're gonna start off with that. Okay.
I need everybody to sit back.
Yeah, honestly,
Relax. If you're listening to this out loud, maybe turn the volume down.
turn the volume very much so down. Don't listen to it in work. Sit down, put your headphones in. Honestly, sit back, relax, put your headphones in, close your eyes, and I'm going to paint a picture of my childhood. And I want you to visualize it and go along this journey with me, okay? So, picture this. Childhood me. I'd say I was in maybe my early teens, okay? Now, I lived in a 3-bedroom council house in Clondalkin. My mother and father were evil. Very evil.
Boo.
Yeah, boo. I'm not going to name names on account of one of them is still alive, and God forbid that bag tried to press charges for defamation or some shit. I ain't doing it, okay? But they were evil people. And unfortunately, my mother had what I like to describe as a machine gun fanny. And she just kept popping out child after child after child. Brah, 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 brah. Until there was like 9 of us, okay? Bearing in mind, 3-bedroom council gaff. But excessive amounts of pets. Like when I tell, like, it's not even funny. At one stage we had 13 dogs, I think 6 cats, guinea pigs, rabbits, fucking gerbils, we'd sand lizards, we'd tarantulas, we'd snakes, we'd fucking aquariums. What else did we have? Ridiculous chameleons, for fuck's sake. All at the one
Who
time.
needs a chameleon?
Who
in
needs a
Clondalkin,
fucking
really?
chameleon? Like, nobody. I'm sorry, but you don't need that chameleon. Like, you actually don't.
No,
So they had all this shite, right? And in having all of these animals, what they neglected to do was feed their children. It may not look like it now on account of my Bella Hadid figure, but I was starved as a child. But that's neither here nor there. That's another story, okay? So one of the last children, my mother's machine gun vagina decided to pop out because she had this awful little habit of whenever one of her children got pregnant with a child, she'd get jealous and she'd be like, ooh, let me pop one out real quick. Okay? So due to her age, the fact that she's morbidly obese, and a number of other factors, my sister came out with Down syndrome. Okay? Who's also called Amelia. Oh, fun fact.
Share a name, different spelling though.
Yeah. Don't worry, Pookie. You're not like her. You're not like her. But yeah. So she came out with the syndrome, and I have an uncle, right? Bearing in mind, we already live practically in a fucking zoo. And my uncle, God bless him, thought to himself in his infinite wisdom.
He meant well.
He did. He meant well. God bless. Like, he did mean well. Like, no one against him at all. Honestly, nothing against the man.
Yeah.
But God bless him in his infinite wisdom. He was like, you know what? I have the perfect thing. He was like, oh, let me think. Child with Down syndrome? What does a child with Down syndrome need? A chihuahua. So he gifted my fucking Down syndrome sister a chihuahua. His name was Choco. God bless him. He was teeny tiny. He was a beautiful boy. But
Beautiful baby boy.
no, that's the Protestant way to do. But apparently, a problem with chihuahuas is that their little willies, you know the way a dog gets that lipstick and their little willy comes out? They don't go back in. Apparently, it's an actual problem they have. The poor little cunt had his Mickey surgically, like,
Go back.
stitched
Jeez.
closed inside of him, like I'd say about
But
3 or 4
what would
times.
happen if he got, like, an
He just wasn't
erection?
allowed to have erections anymore.
But what if he got horny? Like, what would it
Too
hurt?
bad.
Did it hurt?
Choco the eunuch.
Okay.
No more, no more
So he
piggy time.
basically was, like, sworn to celibacy against his
Pretty
will.
much, but see, this dog had such a strong will to fuck things that he kept popping his stitches, and his
Jesus.
little red rocket just kept popping back out. And eventually it got to stage, again, me mother and father did all these animals, they were popping out all these fucking kids, didn't know what to do with
Evil
themselves.
people, mind
Evil,
you.
like honestly, like
Evil.
bottom with a
people.
barrel, like I genuinely, I
I
wouldn't,
love that word.
yeah, I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire.
Yeah.
I'd actually quicker drink me piss than put it on them to put them out of a fire. Like, so yeah. So the dog had that problem, and what me mother and father love to do is when they got a new animal, honestly, same for the kids. First, like, little while they're still cute and all, it was great having them around. But then it became too much to care for, so they were like, fuck that dog out the back garden with the rest of the dogs. And then the kids took care of it. So they were like, put Choco outside, God bless me, little cone on his fucking neck. He looked very, he looked,
Not well.
yeah. So, and because we had like 2 Rottweiler boxers at the time, a Rottweiler, we had pit bulls, like all at the same time, and we were like, this dog is gonna get eaten. So we kept Choco in the shed overnight. And then one morning, me and my little youthful self went out to the shed to feed the dog, right? Opened the shed door, Choco was dead. Death by erection. R.I.P. King. Rest in power.
People are going to think I'm terrible for laughing, but I've heard the story so many times.
Yeah. Death by erection. So
Oh.
I was, obviously me being a child, hysterical.
Yeah.
I was like, he's dead. I was like, we should have done more to help him. Like, this is our fault he's dead. Oh my God. And my parents being bad people, naturally, yeah. They were like, what you mean, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, he did. Like, he's no more.
Brown bread.
Me dad was like, okay. And he was like, go get a box. And I was like, okay. But like, me still hysterical. And I was like, can nobody else do it? And he was like, no, you go get the box. So I was like, okay, slay, pop off, queen. Looked around the gaff. And unfortunately, like, we only had like relatively small box. Like, nothing huge. Like, I'd say like that size, you know?
Shoebox.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, but a slight bit taller than a shoebox, you know? And then that was grand. Got the box from your dad. Bearing in mind, still hysterical. All of my eyes out. And I was like, right. And I was like, here's the box that. And he was like, now get the dog. And I was like, no.
Don't want to do that.
And I vote not to do this. And he was like, no, get the dog. And I was like, I'd rather not do that. You know? Like, is there an option for no?
Never an option for no.
Press this button for no. Beep. But no. So I was like, okay. And he was like, put the dog in the box. And I was like, no. And he was like, put the dog in the box. I was like, I actually really don't want to touch this dead dog with my bare hands. And he was like, well, do it. Or I can beat you. So I was like, okay, cool. That's a no-brainer. I'm gonna pick up the dead dog. Mama don't feel like getting beat today, you know? So like, I was like, no. So that was grand. Picked up the dog. Now, unfortunately, Choco had clearly been dead for a few hours, and the rigor mortis had set in. Now, if you don't know what rigor mortis is, I'll explain it. Rigor mortis is when a person or an animal or a creature dies, and their body and their joints begin to stiffen. So literally, like, Choco, God bless him, poor dog, poor cunt, the rigor mortis had set in and he was stiff as a board. Now, fortunately for me, Choco died lying on his side. Like, so he was No, he actually wasn't even peaceful. He wasn't even curled up. It's like he was stood up and he just keeled over and died. Like, but, so he was like legs out like this. I don't know my foot like this. You know, I have my bottom leg stretched. My bottom legs, I only have 2 legs. I have my legs stretched out as well. He was literally like standing up, but on his side.
Yeah.
So it's grand. So I stuck him in the box. Now again, unfortunately for me, and the dog I suppose, the box was too small to fit Choco in. His little chihuahua legs, again,
Little chopstick legs.
due to the rigor mortis, were sticking up outside the box. Okay? So me, screaming, crying, hysterical, like going through all this, I turned to me dad and I was like, look, he's not fitting in the box. And my father, in his infinite wisdom, was just like, I'm sensing sadness here. let's think of a solution. Break its legs. I was like, excuse me, por favor, repeat the answer. And he was like, break its legs. And I was like, no, I don't think I heard you right. I don't think I heard that correctly. And he was like, break the dog's legs. So I was like, no was not an option.
No.
Again, he was like, I'd like to counteract your offer with a beating. So I was like, I'll break the dog's legs. What trouble could it cause? So I had to one by one get Choco's legs and fucking snap them into the box. So his legs went from this to this.
Like a fucking lawn chair.
Honestly, yeah, and I'd like to say I done a good job too.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
So that was grand. Then he was like, tape up the box. And I was like, fuck me, let's
Jesus, can't catch a fucking
haven't
break.
I done enough? So taped up the box and he was like, now get in the car. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. You're gonna kill me. And no, he just drove me and we dumped the dog's body somewhere. I'm not saying where, I'm not saying how, but he made me dump the dog's body.
Well, you were a child, so you won't get charged.
I was a child, but still, I don't want that on my conscience. Let Choco rest in peace.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is for Choco.
Choco, comment, hashtag justice for Choco. Yeah, so, and you know what, after all that, I still fucking got beat when I got home because I cried too much. Oh, I like, oh fuck, I fucking win.
That game was rigged.
That was rigged from the beginning. He knew the second I told him that dog was dead, he was like, I feel a beating today. I was the fuck, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So, R.I.P. Choco, rest in power, King. You will be loved, you will be missed. But that's just one of the very, very many, many traumas I have as a child.
And that's not even the worst one.
No,
that
it's
is
not
actually
even.
quite mild.
That's genuinely really fucking mild.
We should have actually said trigger warning at the beginning of this. But anywho,
We'll comment it. It's fine.
do you know what? If you get triggered too easily, maybe you shouldn't listen to this.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If you get triggered like really quickly, fuck off and like unfollow because like get the fuck over yourself.
Yeah, it's actually just not gonna go down well here for you. I am sorry, we're not your people.
Go find your people
Yeah,
in a
peace and
field.
love.
I ain't giving you peace or love. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Sorry. You either like me or you don't, and if you don't, fuck off.
Well, yeah.
Or what was it?
That was riveting.
Yeah, Tony's sister said, jealousy is a disease, bitch. Get well soon.
Tony's sister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to that gal.
Period. On the topic of breaking legs, I remember one time. So, one of my friends in Poland, right? What a lot of teenagers and like young adults do in Poland. During summer, they'd go to like Amsterdam or like Germany to like do for like summer job. Yeah, and then they come back and they have a lot of money basically because they earn in euros and they come back and Poland obviously has their own currency. So he was telling me that one time he got sent to Amsterdam on a chicken farm.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
And so his job was
I know where this is going.
his job was to basically catch the chickens, put them in a box, and each box had to have 10 chickens in it. And that was it. I can actually see my breath. That's so cold.
I told you that.
Oh,
Fucking freezing my tits off.
So that was his job, and then he had to put them wherever to get slaughtered. Like obviously they're killing the chickens. Spoiler alert. Anywho, so the chickens were like they were free range chickens, but you had to catch them somehow. So he's trying to put them in the box, and they keep fucking flying out and running away. And then his boss comes over. He's like, "Why haven't where are the chickens?" He's like, "I can't keep them in the box. They keep flying out." And he was like, "What do you mean you can't keep them in the box?" He was like, "Well, they keep like running away. Like, how do you want me to I keep like closing the box and I'm putting another one and it flies out." He's like, "We're sure you just break their legs." So he had to catch the chicken.
That was my dad disguised as a chicken farmer.
Yeah. Break their little chicken legs in half, put the dismantled chicken in the box, because then when they would try to escape, they couldn't run because their legs were snapped in half. Needless to say, he lasted a day, then he left. But yeah, that just kind of reminded me when you're talking about the snapping legs.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely, that
That's
is.
lovely, actually.
That's lovely.
Uh,
Hope he's doing well now.
he's fine. He lives in Denmark now. Shout out to you, my guy. Um, but yeah, so that's one of the stories. And then also I remember, well, actually no, I don't remember, but my granddad in Poland, we live with my grandparents. Like my whole family's in Poland. I'm just over in Ireland by myself. But we have chickens, we have hens. And so my granddad used to keep them for obviously like eggs and like he'd kill them sometimes so when we would eat the hens. But he hasn't like now in his older age he just keeps them as pets really. He just kind of likes having them.
God bless that
But
man.
before when we were kids, countless times I've witnessed a little hen go into the coop and then not come out. Than my granddad going in with an axe. So I have two stories when it comes to that. The first one isn't mine, it was my brother's. That one time my granddad cut the head off a chicken, but because of muscle memory, the chicken, headless, no head, blood everywhere, hopped off the fucking tree trunk that he was chopping their heads off of and was running around the garden with no head for a couple minutes. And my brother witnessed everything.
How
Um,
old was he?
well, I was born when he was 5. This was before he was born, so I want to say like 3 or 4.
Man, that would have freaked me the fuck out.
And then another story is that when I was like I think I was living in Poland, so I would have been about 7 or 8. I came from my mate's house. I came home and then my granddad obviously like killed the chicken, whatever, and we had a dog at the and she loved the chicken heads to kind of like, you know, play with, to use as a chew toy. So I rock up to my gaff and I'm waiting. The door was locked, so I'm waiting in the little. We have like a little, like a before you enter. There's like a little room. I don't know.
A hall?
No, not a hall. You walk up the stairs and it's outside, but there's like a little, like a roofed room.
An attic?
No, I
A landing.
a landing. No, because the front door was closed, but I was in this little like foyer. No.
Oh fuck you! You grew up in Tally. You do not know the word foyer.
No, it's like a oh, it doesn't fucking matter. A porch. There we go.
Are you actually joking me?
I couldn't
Are you
remember.
actually
I
slow?
couldn't remember.
Are you actually mentally deficient?
Shut up.
A
Anyway,
porch.
a porch. I was waiting on the
A
porch.
foyer.
I couldn't remember. Stop fucking slagging me. Anyway, so I'm waiting there, and I was like waiting, looking at the door, and then I like turn, I look around, and I look down, and the fucking head is looking back at me, eyes open and everything, because my dog left it there as a fucking gift.
It's just trying to be nice.
And yeah, so that was my traumatic chicken story.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I had a canary.
I had loads of those growing up.
Yeah, and then my cat ate him, and like
Oh,
we were downstairs eating dinner, and then he just ran across with the dead birds, dripping blood everywhere. Then my fish committed suicide on Christmas Day. Did I ever tell you about that?
do you think it's the best idea for you to have a cat right now?
No, it's fine. It's just that now that I think about it, all my animals do kind of die tragically.
Don't talk to me about tragic animals dying.
I know.
Hashtag rest in peace, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that's another one. Right, you say you.
Do you want to talk about your canary? You seem to really like.
No, that was it. The cat just ate it. And then we got another one, and then it was extra fluffy for some reason, and it got me landed in the hospital because I had a really bad asthma flare up, and we had to give it away. We gave it away to my cousins, who we don't speak to anymore. They're just fucking weirdos, and they killed it within a week. Died. Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. But that was it. The canary story isn't really like it was traumatizing at the time, but then we have so many animals, like old dogs, cats, just buried in the backyard.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because see, the yard is quite big, so it's not like they're buried on top of each other. I'll show you where they all are when we go over.
That's lovely.
Anyway, tell us about Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, my boy, my king of kings. I had a hamster. Now this is after I lived on my own and all. Like I've my own apartment.
Oh, I thought it was just when you were a kid.
No, I was an adult with a child, and this affected me. No, yeah, I had a hamster called no, because we had hamsters growing up, and I remember a traumatizing thing about them is they kept eating each other.
Yeah, that is weird. Or they'd like eat off their foot, chew off their foot.
Yeah, but they just I remember because we had one of those really tall hamster cages, the real colorful tall ones. Well, the different layers and stuff, but they just kept eating each other. So it was pretty fucked up. But no, after I moved out, I had my own apartment. This was before I had me second child. It was me and my daughter. And I had a hamster, beautiful boy, called him Hamuel Jackson. Now, something I didn't know is that a medical condition hamsters have. All these damn. Can someone let me know what animals don't have like a really horrible medical
Yeah, it
condition?
seems to be like a thing.
Yeah. But no. So a really horrible medical condition that some hamsters have is they suffer from prolapsed anuses.
Mhm.
And my poor boy, I remember I was hysterical on the phone to my sister because there was blood all over the cage when I was going to feed Hamuel. Because I used to just harper, like my daughter had like a little like Peppa Pig car. And sometimes we just pop Hamuel in it and like drive him
Lovely, well,
around. Yeah, so
they blowed it over the cage.
there was blood all over the cage and I was like, oh my fucking god, what is going on? So I was like digging through like the fluff and I found him lying there, breathing heavily. And I was like, my boy, what's going on with my boy?
What occurred?
And I pulled back more fluff. Bro's asshole was outside of his body. There was like blood everywhere, his whole asshole. At first I thought, no wait, let's address the elephant in the room. Hamsters have gigantic ball sacks.
I've never seen a male hamster, I don't think. I've never seen a hamster's balls.
I have, and they're quite large. So at first I thought,
I'm gonna Google this. You keep talking.
fucking sexual predator over
I
here.
just want to see.
But no, so I thought it was his testicles. And I was like, Jesus Christ, something's out there happening to him. And then I realized, no, that's his fucking asshole. Like his whole anus was outside his
What
body.
the fuck?
Yeah, I told you, large.
Like, surely that's not right.
No, that's yeah.
Is that how they look?
Yeah,
Oh, it won't focus.
maybe hold a look for. Oh, look, guys, hamster testicles.
I think
Lovely.
you can- Wait, so they just sit and they just have balls out like that?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Why? That's just disturbing. I don't think I actually might have to blur that out because YouTube will probably take it.
Oh yeah.
But
But no, anywho, I thought it was his testicles. It was not his testicles. It was his fucking anus. So there was blood everywhere. I took him out, and you look like you have a question.
oh no, continue.
So I was like, what the fuck? And I was looking up online. I was like putting it into these like hamster groups, and I was like, what do I do? And people were like, oh, like get a bit of Vaseline, push it back in. So I was like, cool. So I disinfected the top of a pen.
Oh,
Because he has a teeny tiny butthole.
would you not use like a Q-tip?
Well, it's a bit fucking late for that now, will you? Okay.
You
So
were working with what you got.
I was
That's fine.
working with what I had, like. So I disinfected it, put a wee bit of Vaseline on it, and I put a pair of gloves on, got the surgery station ready, and I proceeded to put his arsehole back into his body. Now that occurred 2 or 3 times. His arsehole just kept popping back out. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? And apparently, like, it's a thing, like, they need to, like, surgically, like, have their asshole fixed.
Would you be arse paying for surgery for a hamster? I'm sorry.
I would have paid any amount for my Hamuel. No, I actually wouldn't have. That's a lie.
Do you know, can I interject for just a second?
Yes.
And we'll continue with your story. I used to have a rabbit. And my mom convinced herself that I had really bad face allergies. I would get like rashes, get really swollen. I was in and out of hospitals because of it. My mom convinced herself that the allergies was from the rabbit, from the fur. They weren't, surprise, surprise, but she made me give it away to one of the girls from school took it because her parents like had just loved animals. So she took it. Turns out, like a couple of months after she took them, she was like, like he had a brain tumor, or she had a brain tumor. Sorry, and I was like, oh fuck, like she's gonna die. And she was like, no, like my parents were gonna pay for the surgery, €900 to remove a tumor from that rabbit. When I said that to my mother, she was like, oh, I would have made stew.
Honestly, she's dead very.
But yeah, so that's anywho. Continue. I just wanted to. I
No,
wanted
she's
to put
dead
it
right.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, fuck that shit. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, no, eventually, God bless him, I woke up one morning and alas, the prolapsed anus had taken my sweet, sweet boy Hamuel Jackson. And I held a video call funeral.
Nice.
Yeah. R.I.P. King. But yeah, that traumatized me. Haven't had another hamster since. Don't think I ever will.
I had a hamster called Kiwi.
That's lovely.
Then she died mysteriously. We don't really know what happened to her. We just kind of came home one day and she was like, her fur was kind of like wet and she was like stretched out and stiff. I don't really know what happened just gonna go rid of her. Traumatizing for my sister, but then I was just kind of, oh, fuck. She was really cute though. We got her when I moved back to Poland.
It's nice, dear.
Yeah. Anywhoosie, that's our lovely animal stories.
Yeah, I think maybe that concludes. What time are we on?
47.
47. I think maybe
that concludes
that
the first
concludes
episode.
our first episode.
This was just a glimpse of what you're into, what you're in for, not into.
I mean, both. You
Uh,
into dead animals, you fucking freaks.
yeah, exactly. But that's what we have in store. There's so many more stories to come, and if there's anything that you would like for us to talk about in particular, honestly, like when we were coming up with the concept for this podcast, there wasn't really like we don't have a thing.
It's not easiest way to put it. It's not our podcast, our podcast.
Yeah, we just
You
have the
guys too.
gods. So
We just don't shut the fuck up.
yeah, so give us a topic, or if there's any like
And
questions, comments.
we also have the balls to say what half of you won't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
Cause you're a lesbian. Get it? Homophobia is not right, guys. Or is it?
Or is it? No, it's not right. Not in the South, especially because you're gay as fuck.
Ah!
But yeah, so this is our first episode. Hope
Yeah,
you enjoyed.
we're hoping to eventually down the line maybe get guests on. So, but we'll see a bit down the
also,
line.
when we're gonna film a couple of TikToks and like little Instagram videos when we're over in Poland, we got our little portable mics. Hold on, I'm gonna show to the video listeners.
Yay!
Portable mics with the little fluff. I love them. They look so cute.
They're so comfy.
So we're gonna, yeah. We're just honestly, I just think we're really funny. So we just need to put it
Yeah.
out there.
That's kind of
That's it. We're gonna go and record two more videos after this. So if you see the same outfit, don't say a thing.
maybe do an outfit change. Who knows?
Who knows? We're hoping to film or post videos every Monday at around 8 p.m. because I get off work at 7:30 latest. So if I need to rush home and post it, that'll be the earliest I'll get there. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. Good night and God bless.
Good night and God bless.